said for Tiger, the Ram Dance man. See? And I realize of your plan.
Norman Washington Jackson.
Run! Out of me, let me come be Ram Dance all. Out of me, let me come be Ram Dance all. Me Tiger, out of me, let me come be Ram Dance all. Out of me, let me come be Ram Dance all. Now what? When the Jamaican in a foreign land, yes, that is Tiger run the microphone. Why you feel no Mr. the champion? If you want your dance from man, no want it flop. Remember that the Tiger make the crowd come back. This and that the Tiger, me chatting no stop. At me hard, me coming in. So out of me, then me come be Ram Dance all. Out of me, then me come be Ram Dance all. And when you're sending for the Tiger, when you're sending for me, make sure you send for me white caddy. Cause you know say that the Tiger I can show somebody. And man, you know say when me come, me ram party. Up on the stage, so shout out to me.
A song entitled Ram Dancehall from the veteran dancehall artist.
So, no donkey want no water, no hole him Joe. Sunshine Jamaica.
Pick yourself reality. Nice to have you guys on board as well. All the way in Jamaica. Pick up the crew all the way in Toronto, Lockton as well, in New York.
Nobody pick me up because me so me can. Why you feel no it's nice style ball? It's like I'm on the lane. The streets have the new one the main. With the sunshine I read, I'm going to make them know me have agony and pain. Some of them really are going to know me have the team. Some of them in a them.
Pick up my good friend Richie.
Yes, and the Tiger come.
Pick up Keisha.
Come be Ram Dance all.
Chair.
Come be Ram Dance.
Lockton as well.
Oh, anywhere you go, me Tiger is there. Cause Tiger is the DJ, year to year. So when you see me,
He will be live very shortly, the Tiger. We're going to keep this short this evening.
catch me gear.
It won't be a lengthy interview.
Me appear. Yes, all the people put my Tiger away. But I'm both of me there. But we Ram Dance all.
We wish him well. We wish him a speedy recovery.
Now with the stage show, I read that dance all. Remember that the Tiger have a one and all. When me hold the mic lyrical in the stall. This is that the Tiger wear it you to the bar. Like that bounce a minute, come be Ram Dance all. Bounce a minute, come be Ram Dance all. Now whether you're near or whether you're far, Tiger have it till time a superstar. When you keep the station and you want it for Ram, you have to say for me Tiger, I'm the Ram Dance man. Bounce a minute, come be Ram Dance all. Like that bounce a minute, come be Ram Dance all. I see the bounce a minute, come be Ram Dance all. Bounce a minute, come be Ram Dance all. So is the Tiger, Tiger, you are the star. Shine out Tiger, son you are. Come again, Twinkle Tiger, you are the star. Shine out Tiger, son you are. Bounce a minute, come be Ram Dance all. Bounce a minute, come be Ram Dance all. Come and say, you keep a section and you want every that. Send to me the Tiger, the Ram Dance man.
Once again, big up Keisha and Cher. Big up Richie.
Patsy, you diss me, but we can't make it up, you know. See? Huh. Last
Second time around,
Mom.
cool me down.
me round me dining table with the empty.
Somebody else for pull up.
Right then now me say you spoil me day. I want you listen good and don't test me fake. Anyway, scratch me head and just cool me down. Give me a muffin
Give yourself John Bobray.
down. Tickle me fancy and cool me down. Fix me food and just cool me down. And don't diss, don't diss.
Body.
Because I'm the lover man, me fool you up of kiss. Hey, don't diss, don't diss. Because if I'm gone, you're gonna miss my kiss. When you do me last night, don't do me tonight. Me know how we fuss, me know how we fight. When you do me last night, don't do me tonight. Cause you know we have to make the future bright. Don't diss, don't diss. Because I'm your lover man and I'm telling you this. No, don't diss, don't diss. Because I'm your lover man and I'm telling you this. Anyway, give me a pedicure and just cool me down. Give me a manicure and just cool me down. You know, fix me supper and cool me down. Reason with me nicely and cool me down. Gentle speak and cool me down. you love a man, this is wap in town. Give me when me forget your loving. You know I know, Bugo Yaga thing.
We'll be calling him very shortly, the Tiger.
Come in now, why you deal with Satan? All the white are just fight, we a fight. Me that you make it up and see the light. Me want with future shining bright. Me want everything to work out right. You just rub me back and just cool me down. Tickle me fancy and cool me down. You know you do. Scratch me head and just cool me down. You know you do. Give me my manicure and just cool me down. Hey, give me a pedicure and just cool me down. Fix me supper and cool me down. A glass of lemonade will cool me down. Turn on the fan to cool me down. You know you do. Plug in the AC and cool me down. I love to smile and I don't love frown. Me and the talk and the king of the town. What business run town? They are the cat with the stripe on the pulley. Now you know I just sweet name you get. Hey, stop crying, man. What's wrong? I ain't that bad.
I'm in pretty good shape. Well, sorry, fellas, only the good ones are chosen for dance hall. You bad ones will spoil the quality. Hey, puppy love, puppy love. And I miss a tiger in no one puppy love. Bye bye, puppy love, puppy love. And I miss a tiger in no one puppy love. Hey, I want a love that is pure and sure. A love that can feel like river water for sure. Hey, I want a love that is pure and clean. Come listen and the tiger come for nice at the sea. Why if you know me, you're one of a kind. Just like a starlight.
Thinking myself reality.
Why if you know
Wagwan.
mine? No say tiger do mean you no say kind. Puppy love, puppy love. Come and say tiger not gonna give puppy love. Bye bye, puppy love. And I mean say tiger not gonna give puppy love. Hey, me love the young and me love the old. I God say we must make the good time roll. Now packing on your pocket, take out your bill full. Warm up the night, nobody go like you cool. Enough for your wallet, just you have not a soul. Come in and the dance, come do turn your road. Puppy love, puppy love. And I mean say tiger not gonna give puppy love. Bye bye, puppy love, puppy love. And I mean say tiger not gonna give puppy love. And why if you know me go shot them mine? Yes, and the tiger you know foreign mine. Sit down on the rhythm like a train on the line. Sit down on the rhythm like a
Just want to pick up my good friend Big Pun locked on as well. All the way in Houston, Texas.
in a letter with my pen, punk pen. Yes, and
Nice to have a company, bro.
girlfriend. Don't even mention about bread drink. Puppy love, puppy love. And I miss a tiger in no one puppy love. Bye bye, puppy love. And I miss a tiger in no one puppy love. Come and say yes and then the tiger man a grow, you a grow. Went to foreign land and me know what a snow. Must come back, me no foreign man you know. Yes and then the tiger look to people where him because puppy love. And I miss a tiger now go puppy
Pick up yourself, DJ LT, where the music is always turn up, taking it nice and easy on a beautiful Saturday. You already know we turn up and we locked on. Things turn up in a Houston. Boom!
We can't take breaks. See? I'm people really get too much. I will sell out like one of the markets got rights and peace. See? Someone say, don't friend them, they will kill you. No one got God, no one got belly, licky. No one got God, no one got belly, nyami. No licky, no nyami.
This is why I love old school dancehall.
No nyami, soon poison. But river that me say them low.
No Wagga got.
God is a king when see.
Way back in the 80s.
No more
The legendary Tiger.
I got we Rome. Come me no nyami, me no damn licky. Me no
Give myself holy as well.
I send for me. No one got God, no one got belly, licky. No one got God, no one got belly. Them sell out Marcos just for rice and peace. This son and the tiger, talk lyrics for this. You get me? No one got God, no one got belly, nyami. No one got God, no one got belly. Me not go grudge no one fi where them have. Nah, the tiger man, me love my own. Work hard for me money, sweat on me brow. One microphone, me come fi mash it up no. No one got God, no one got belly. No one got God, no one got belly. So worry have a pair of shoes and me no have it. Me a go grudge me no deal with them the same thing. So worry have a pair of pants and me no have it. Me a go grudge me no deal with them the same thing. I want got God, no one got belly.
Thanksgiving weekend. A beautiful time with friends, family, and your loved ones. You already know. We lodge up, we turn up, nice vibes, positive vibes, pure love, happiness, and unity. Boom. Blessed love, blessed love.
No, we can't take it. See?
Fans of Tiger in Houston.
Too much.
You're locked on.
I will sell out like one of the Marcus Garvey lights and peace. See? Someone say, don't friend them, then they will kill you. Huh? No one got God, no one got Billy, licky licky. No one got God, no one got Billy, nyami nyami. No licky licky, no nyami nyami, too greedy. No licky licky, no nyami nyami. Soon poison, but craven that me say them lose him bone. Tiger is a king when sit down pan him throne. No more in a Babylon, Tiger we roam. Come me no nyami nyami, me no damn licky licky. Me no one no one.
As I said before, it won't be a lengthy interview.
Nope.
We're gonna keep it short this evening.
Got Billy, licky licky. No one got God, no one got
Well,
Billy.
let's get him online, the Tiger.
Fellow Marcus can for rise and peace. This one not the Tiger. Talk lyrics with this, you get me. No one got God, no one got Billy. Nyami nyami. No one got God, no one got Billy. Me not go judge no one fi where them have. Nah, the Tiger man, me love my own. Work hard for me money, sweat on me brow. One microphone, me come fi mash it up no. No one got God, no one got Billy. Licky licky. No one got God, no one got Billy. So worry have a pair of shoes and me no have it. Me a go grudge me no deal with them the same thing. So worry have a pair of
Just trying to connect.
it. Me a go grudge me no deal with them the same thing. I want got God, no one got Billy. Licky licky. No one got God, no one got Billy. So worry have a million me no have none. Me a go grudge me no deal with that. So worry have a carry me no have none. Me a go grudge me no deal with that. Me go and work until me bank book fat. Until me can really achieve that. You know, no one got God, no one got Billy. Licky licky. No one got God, no one got Billy. You licky licky, you nyami nyami. Soon Python, you licky licky.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings. How are you?
Can you hear us?
Yes, loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Say something that's in I'm hearing you.
Okay. Nice. Loud and clear. Is it there?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yes.
Having a bad connection.
I
Trying
real-
to get closer so we can.
I realize. Just take it easy.
Yeah.
Take your time. Take your time.
Oh, okay.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Daddy, say something in the mic so they can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, Tiger.
On my phone, yeah?
Yeah, man. Welcome. Welcome to RFI Radio, Tiger. It's a blessing. It's an honor to have you on our show this evening.
All right.
Yes, man. It's a pleasure. Pleasure having you. Yes. Let me just introduce you to our listeners and your fans as well. You know, as I said, I'm not going to keep this interview long because I know you're feeling unwell at the moment, Tiger. So we're going to keep it brief. Okay? Yes. Now, some of you might know Norman Washington Jackson, might not know him by his name. Some of you might know his songs like Poppy Love, No One I Got, Beep Beep, Nobody Move. One of my favorite was You Dead Now. He's a legend. He's an icon in the business.
He said bombastic. Most people don't
Yeah.
know that he did a song
Yes.
called bombastic.
Right, right.
Shaggy.
Even remember Bombastic as well. Thank you very much, Tiger.
He actually created that word.
Bombastic, yes. Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, once again, Tiger, it's a blessing having you on our show, King. The blessings. Yes. And I must say a big thank you to your daughter as well for making this thing possible. Reality. Big up yourself.
Much love and blessings, King. Thank you for having us, you know.
Yes, anytime. And again,
A massive shout out to all your listeners out
right.
there too.
I
More
think,
love and blessings to them as well.
yes. All right. So Tiger, first of all, your place of birth. Yes. Kingston, Jamaica. Right. Okay. And what part in Kingston? Can you be exact? Jubilee Hospital. Right. 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 Okay. Now, your career started in 1978, Tiger. Can you tell us a little bit more about your first song you wrote or you sang in 1978? Natty Dreadlocks. Yeah. Reality, can he come a bit closer to the mic? I could hardly hear him.
You can't hear him.
No, I don't want to strain his voice. I know he's not feeling well. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
could
was saying back in the 1978 he was a Natty Dreadlock.
Natty Dreadlocks. Yeah,
So that inspired him to do his first song, which was "Why Can't You Leave the Dreadlocks Alone?"
Alone, yes.
Because in those times they were fighting against the Rasta man, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And Tiger, what's about song system era?
Sound system.
Yeah. We could hardly hear him in reality. Is he close to the phone or the headphones is on?
Yes, he is close to the phone.
Okay, yeah.
And Black Star,
That's better, yes. Black Star.
Peter Metro,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Peter Metro, yeah, Metro Media,
Wow.
and goes on, yeah.
Enough song system. Yes. Because I remember you was in a song called Black Star Song System with a guy called Brockback and Anthony Malvo.
Oh, Brockback was my sparring partner.
Your sparring partner, Brockback.
My sparring, yeah, from Black Star days.
Zane.
And Anthony Malvo.
Right. Yes.
He was singing along, yeah.
Okay. Right. That was I remember that song system. It's a big song system, Tiger. Yeah. And also, Tiger, in 1985 and to 1986, you released two big hits as well. No One I Got, No Puppy Love.
Yeah. It is, yeah.
It catapult you to stardom. Can you tell us a little bit more about this era? When you released these two big songs, No One I Got?
Well, in those times, that was a hit time, you know.
Yes.
I put it on all my eggs as much as I could.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It was easy. It was good.
Yes.
But it was fun for me. It was really fun.
It was really fun.
It was easy. It was fun for me.
Yes.
Doing my work and getting things together. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people are enjoying it, having fun. No one got got.
Yes.
True. You have to be careful how you eat from people. You know.
Right. And after that, Tiger, and after this, you were signed by a big record label, Mango Records. Do you remember this?
No, we have Columbia Records.
Not Mango Records, Columbia Records.
Yeah.
Right. And you also released a new album as well that same year, Me Name Tiger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it's a big album. I think this album went viral all the way to the Far East. Even Japan.
Yeah.
It sold millions of copies. Yeah?
Well, very big. Very big. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big album. Me Name Tiger. Yes.
I mean, right.
Yes.
Wine them up and make them overboard. Back them in the feet. Keep them in and they go. Yeah.
Yeah. This was a nice album. I remember this album as well. Yes. Me Name Tiger. So what song would you say that give Tiger his name?
the best song, the ones that my fans love.
Yes. Song that make Tiger.
Bombastic, popular, no wonder God.
Yes.
Come back to me. Come back to me. Me and Anthony Margot.
Oh yeah, yeah. This was a massive track as well. Come back to me.
Yeah.
Shall we just feature this track, Tiger, for our fans and the listeners as well? Okay, 1 minute.
Now he goes, Tiger again. And now we
He's here. He's live.
come on.
Norman Washington Jackson, aka the Tiger, live on RFI Radio 102.1 FM. Big combination. Anthony Marvel alongside Tiger. Full of lyrics, Tiger. Full of lyrics.
So,
Yes, this was a massive, massive, massive track back then.
massive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I must say, Tiger, this is one of my favorites as well. You know.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, one of my favorites. Yeah, big song as well. And Tiger, also, after you signed that big contract with Columbia Records, quite a few of the producers were after you as well. What wasn't they? Like Harry J, you had the King Jammins after you, Gussie Clark, Sly and Robbie, Philip Fatty's Barrel, and Donovan Jamin. Everybody was after you. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, true. I was feeling very good. I feel good about that. I recorded with them and do my best
Yes,
at the time.
that's good. Yeah, everybody was after Tiger in that era, 1985, 1986.
Every producer wanted me.
Yeah. Wow. Big name in the business.
I could only do so much. You know?
Of course. You're only one person.
Right.
Yeah. And I play a track in the beginning of my show, Tiger. A song called Cool Me Down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Touch me head and just cool me down.
Yes, yeah.
Cool me down.
That's right. And that track was also featured in a song track, Cool Runnings. Well done to you on this as well. Congratulations. Yes, congratulations to you, Cool Me Down. Let's feature this track again, Tiger. Cool Me Down.
Patsy, you diss me, but we can't make it up, you know. See? Huh. Last night me say you came home late. Me round me dining table with an empty plate. Right then now me say you spoiled me day. I want you listen good and don't test me fake. Anyway, scratch me head and just cool me down. Give me a massage and just cool me down. Tickle me fancy and
The legend,
down.
Tiger.
Food and just cool me down. And don't diss, because I'm the lover man, me fool you up of kiss. Hey, don't diss, because if I'm gone, you're gonna miss my kiss. When you do me last night, don't do me tonight. Me know how we fuss, me know how we fight. When you do me last night, don't do me tonight.
What a lovely track, Tiger. Cool Me Down.
Yeah.
Yes. And I said
Sure.
to our listeners and your fans, it was featured in the soundtrack in the film,
Sure.
Cool Runnings.
Cool me down, yeah.
Yeah. Well done on you, well done, as I said before. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, Tiger, there was an iconic moment I want to talk to you about. You was on tour in Japan, I think 1989, early 90s, thereabout.
Yeah.
And you had a crowd, you had a crowd for nearly, I must say, about 1 million people in the stadium or more. And you had all of them on your feet, Tiger.
Yeah.
How did you make that possible? How was that possible? In Japan.
You know, it happened for me. It happened.
Yes.
Thanks be to the Father. It's been good for me.
Wow. You had everybody in the stadium on the Fit Tiger singing to all your songs.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Let me just play a short clip for our listeners, Tiger, about that show in Japan. So they'll have a rough idea what I'm talking about. Give me 1 second. Tiger, talk to us about this moment, this iconic moment in Japan.
Well, you see, at the time, I was so busy
Yes.
in Japan with all my fans.
Wow.
They love me so much. They
I can
truly-
tell.
You know, I would stay there for a time, but I didn't stay there. I
Yes.
wanted to stay, but I got to do other things, you know.
Yes, you were busy then.
So yeah,
Yeah.
thank God for the time, yeah.
But Tiger, you must have seen the crowd before coming onto the stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was going through your mind?
for sure.
What was going through your mind then when you see nearly 1 million people waiting for you to come on stage?
Millions of people were waiting to see me. Stand up waiting to see me. Millions of people.
Yes.
I was feeling myself. I was being myself. I wasn't too excited. I was
Yes.
being myself. Went up there and tore it up just like I know I could.
Yes, you did tear it up.
Crowd people take all the mic and they would play Bondo.
Bond- yes. I must say, Tiger, this was, as I said before, this was an iconic moment for you.
Love that. Yeah, thank to God for the time to be alive
Yes.
from that time until now. Thank to God. All that time. until
Yes,
now.
yeah.
God let me prove to the people how I am doing my thing and how I'm good at doing my thing.
Oh yes, definitely. That we know for sure. Because Tiger, you're one of these artists. You're so energetic. You don't stay still on the stage, you know. Half of the time you're just up in the air. And that's what people like. They gravitate towards you. How do you do it? The energy.
Wow. You have practice and you go on, practice and you'll be perfect. You know? When you
Yeah.
want to do it, you'll do it.
Right. And I must say there is not any artist like you that could gravitate a crowd like this. Nearly 1 million people in the stadium waiting to see Tiger. And you had them just in a frenzy, Tiger.
Believe me. And I was dedicated to do it, you know. So
Yes.
it was lovely for me and nice.
Yes. But were you
Thanks to God for that.
were you surprised, Tiger, to see the amount of people that came to see you? Were you surprised? Were you shocked?
No, I wasn't surprised.
You-
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth now. Don't run away with this. I just want to see more too.
More people.
More. Yeah, more too.
Right.
I was thankful sort of for what I did. But I
Yeah.
wanted to see more.
You were like a celebrity in Japan that year. The whole of the
Yes,
Far
that's
East
true,
is just Tiger. The whole of the Far
That's
East.
true, that's true. Get me up, you know. Thanks to
Yes.
God, yeah.
Because I remember watching that stage show in Japan, and I think it was backed by the band Sagittarius. Was it
Yes,
Saji?
Sagittarius,
Yes. And I remember you telling the bandman, "Come down, Saji."
Yeah, you're right. Come down, Sergeant, man.
Yeah. and you were just up in the air again. And oh, Tiger, you have so much energy.
Yeah, big up all the Sagittarius, man. Big fan.
Saji, yes.
Please.
They love you as well, Sagittarius, man.
They work hard. They work hard. Oh, Derek Barnett, the basement.
Yeah, the
Wow,
best man, yes.
beautiful.
Yes. And I could tell he loves you a lot because every time you jump up, he's up as well, Tiger.
Yeah. He's like
Yes.
a part of me.
Right, he is. Great memories. Now let's talk about Sting, Tiger. 1989 as well was a big year for you as well.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I think that's the stadium.
Yes. Let's feature a little clip. Let's feature a clip of that stage show in it was Reggae Sunsplash 1989. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good morning. How are you all? Okay. No, I want to send a special request to all security officers. Keeping the peace. So many beautiful people from all over the world come to Jamaica Reggae Splash. Thank you. No. Dedicated to all the tourists in the island. See, I want to let all MC like myself know. Keep the business clean and healthy. Keep it covered. Cornrows that man. Run your tail, man. That tiger come on stage again. I'm back on stage. Shake it up, you. Come on. Well, let me take out with that tiger. I take out with wild. Wild and wild. Come on, little friend. No, we go.
His life.
Will be good. Run around the radio and tell your friend. Now if you want it, man.
Tell me.
One for a gun. Tell me. 1,000. Tell me. Well, it's like a long.
Tiger, when you listen to this, man, what does go through your mind, Tiger?
Wow.
Man,
Enjoying it, man.
you have so much energy on the stage, Tiger.
I was enjoying it, man. I was enjoying it. God knows.
I can tell, yeah. You have thousands upon thousands of viewers, Tiger, on YouTube.
Yeah.
As people say, there is no other Tiger, but only one. Only one Tiger.
One. That's me. One.
Wow. Tiger is amazing. There is no other artist like you that could gravitate a crowd like that, have them jumping up and down in the stadium.
Thanks be to God. They provide me to do this. I got to do it. I have to do it. And here it goes.
Yeah, you are God bless. Yes. Somebody said, wow, he can command his crowd. Is that true, Tiger?
Eh?
Somebody said, wow, he can command his crowd. You take charge of your crowd, you entertain them.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Let's listen to another clip again, Tiger. 1 second. Reggae Sunsplash 89.
Send for Tiger, the Rondos man, see? And I will light up your plan. Don't tell me that, come here on dancer. Don't tell me that, come here. Enough respect. Okay. I love you, believe me. A beautiful turnout. How you feeling over the back there? Browns, come on. Yeah, man. Send for Tiger, the Rondos man. And I will light up your plan. You understand? Run. Bounce a minute, come here and dance. Bounce a minute, come here and dance. Me Tiger, bounce a minute, come here and dance. Bounce a minute, come here and dance. Now when you're sending one the Tiger, you're sending for me. Like so you send the white caddy. You look at that the Tiger, but the
Norman Washington Jackson, aka the Tiger, is live right here on RFI Radio 102.1 FM.
wow, Tiger gonna rap and play. Wow, man matter rap Renee. Remember that the Tiger come. Wap wap wap. Bounce a minute, here I'm dancer. Bounce a minute.
Wow, Tiger, man. Tiger, when you go out on the street and you hear all your songs played in the dance hall, in the cars, by a bar, how does you feel, Tiger, listening to your old songs playing everywhere?
It's beautiful to know that song that people love when I hear the song. Excuse me.
Yeah, bless you. Right.
Yeah.
And some of the tracks, some of your songs, Tiger, they will never die. They will last forever.
When I hear some, yeah. Come back to me, come back to me. Those songs that I want to go. Those songs.
Yes.
I love hearing them.
Wow.
And people love them.
Oh yes, very much. Every generation, Tiger. Love all your music.
Thank you to God. Yeah.
Yes. Even the song system era, you have a song called You Dead Now.
Black Star.
You remember that song, Tiger? You Dead Now?
Yes. You did know. Oh, you did
The,
know.
yeah.
Squab.
I've
Mustard
they
building.
told me
Buta. Buta. Step up. New style come. Step up. I got no more. Step up. New style come. Step up. Mustard building. Yeah.
what a big tune. Let's feature this track, Tiger, shall we? You Dead Now.
Look at my face good. Where will it take me far? You see me a little dibby quaps. You hear me? Well, let know. I want to take man far. You don't see I mean the girl they man fella. You let know. I want to take man far. But you don't see I mean the girl I look after. Me give me the salt, mustard, vinegar, pepper. And me come again one the rum dance dollar. Give me the salt, mustard, vinegar, pepper. You move and stop up because me butter. Wine and you wiggle and you juke and you turn butter. Wine and you wiggle and you juke and you turn butter. Say step up, because new style come. Step up, me ain't no bum. Step up, new style come. Step up, me go and make them know me give me the salt, mustard, vinegar, pepper. Hold on, man, let me say that better. Salt, mustard, vinegar, pepper. The animal run the area and the
Yeah, what a tune, Tiger.
Yeah.
Big track. You Dead Now.
Big track.
Wow, it's amazing. Now Tiger, now let's talk about in the year 1994, your career came to a halt. You were seriously injured in a motorcycle accident as well, sustained serious head injuries, and I think you still haven't recovered properly. How are you feeling at the moment, Tiger?
I'm feeling very much okay
Right.
right now.
Yes.
I can see myself motivating as I should. Need to do some more exercise.
Yes.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I like my music. I like being in my music all the while.
Yes. It's part of you. Your music is part of you.
That's what it is. That's how it is. It's a part of me. Music is a part of me. So, you know, got to do what God said I must do.
Yeah. And just for our listeners and for your fans as well, I think you not think, but you did suffer another stroke, Tiger. I'm happy you recover.
Oh, thank you very much for your
Yes.
speech. I went under that, right? And it coming like nothing to me much. It attacked me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I give God thanks for being alive, you know,
Right.
all the way. Because God is the one.
He is indeed. He is.
He's responsible for my life, yeah.
Right. And your lovely daughter,
All respect, everything respect is due unto him.
yes,
Thanks be unto him.
indeed.
All the way.
Yes. And your lovely daughter is here to look after you as well, reality.
Oh man, you know, believe me, I have some kids. God provided them for me,
Yes.
and I'm really grateful towards God for them.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody having my kids.
Yes.
I really feel like somebody having my kids and they're around. Thank God again and again for the four of them. Two boys
Right.
and two girls.
You're right. Yes, I must say big respect to your daughter, which next to you, Reality. Hey, Reality.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. Come a bit
She's
closer
like
to the phone.
she's like a
Reality.
she's like a nurse to me, you know.
A nurse. Yes. Can you hear me, Reality? I can hear you properly. Come a bit closer. Yes, just about. But yes. So how is Dad feeling right now? Reality. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Right.
Wonderful.
Yes. Right. Yeah. Right.
Thank you.
Mhm. Yes. He's a true
I will
tiger.
never stop holding on. Yeah,
No,
I will
no.
never stop holding on for you.
That's right.
You people are so grateful from God to us all. You people let me know it's worthwhile living and I have something to live for. You people are, and me. God is a nice person, wonderful person.
He is indeed. He is.
Let-
He's the Almighty.
he let me took the plane from airport to the next airport. He took me to Japan. He took me all over the place. Thank God.
Yes. He's an amazing God.
He
Tiger.
is.
Yes. Now, Reality. Hello. Yeah. As when you post the flyer, we did put up something saying we're going to raise some funds for your dad. You know. Um. Can you just give us one of the accounts? A lot of people listening right now around the world. Um. Can you just give us this bank account so that if they want to transfer some money into Tiger's account to help him with his medical bills and stuff like that? Yes, I could hear you. Yes. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. And real helping hands. Right. Right. So if somebody goes on his biography, the link is there. Right. Yeah. Reality. 1 second. Some people say they could hardly hear you. I don't know if you could come closer to the phone and just repeat what you said a while ago from the bank account. Is that possible?
Sure, no problem. If
That's
they can
better.
hear me,
That's
just
better.
let me know.
That's better. Yes. Yeah. Just repeat. Take it from where you started about the bank account in Jamaica, so that they could transfer money into the account.
Okay, so it's NCB Ligani branch, right? And the account number is 374-324543. Again, it's 374-324543. That's the account number for the Ligani branch in Jamaica.
Right. And talk to us about. Well, you said it was not a GoFundMe page.
It's called Real Helping Hands. It's Caribbean based.
Mm-hmm.
So it's to help people in the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a Caribbean based platform that helps people all over the Caribbean. And from you go on realhelpinghands.com or their Instagram page, you'll see everything that you need to see to go and donate, whether for Tiger or for anybody else that you see
Right.
that you want to donate to as well. But as for Tiger on his Instagram page, you can go to his bio. You'll see it there, and also on my Instagram page, Official Ranking Tiger and Reality Music
And that's
on
on
Instagram.
your IG, right?
Yeah, the link is there as well.
And I just want Tiger to
But for all
know.
of those who want to donate straight to the account, you got the account number, and we thank you so much, and God bless all of you.
Yes, and I just want to let them know as well. Reality, if they want to contribute to Tiger for his medical bills, whatever, they could link me as well. I could take any. I
Definitely.
could take any donations and make sure Tiger will get this as well.
Yeah, man. Whether it doesn't really matter. We appreciate each and every one for giving from their heart. And you can also go ahead and tell them about the bar that you're planning to pack for him. That would be good
Yes,
too,
I'm
for
going
you
to.
to
I'm
announce
going to say
it
this.
so
I'm.
other
I'm going to
people
say this
can.
in a minute. Yeah.
Because there are gonna be people out there, they don't have money, but they want to donate something else. Greatly appreciated. It's all about the love and the giving. God will bless each and every one of us for helping each other.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
going to discuss the Barrett thing in a minute. Yeah. So what else? What else? Reality Tiger is in need of really medically.
Honestly, he's in need of a lot, but I'm just taking it stage by stage
Yes.
because we have to know what is really wrong and what is causing him to have the stroke all the time and all of that. So we're doing some tests currently. So it's the funds that we really need. But we have to keep him alive as well. We can't have him
Oh
going to the
yes.
doctor and he doesn't have stuff and eating the proper stuff that he needs to eat, taking the proper nutriments and supplements that his body needs as well. Yeah, so we need a lot of prayers, definitely.
Oh yes.
Because we can fight anything and beat anything with prayers. And God will answer and send the right people to help. Yeah, man. We give thanks for everyone. Even
Yeah.
just to share the link.
Yes. I will be
Remember each and every one that it's nice to be important, but it's more
important
important
to
to
be
be nice.
nice. Let me hear
That's what
Tiger.
my dad
Let
said.
me hear. Let me hear you from your dad, man.
Tell them,
Tiger,
Daddy man.
tell them.
It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
Right.
That's right,
You
Tiger.
hear my voice.
He's strong, man. Oh, he's a real tiger. He's a real tiger. He's an amazing individual, man.
Thanks, man.
He has blessed us with so much lovely tunes, music throughout the years. I have a question for Tiger from one of his fans as well. Tiger,
Sure.
yeah, one of your fans want to ask you, what is your biggest life achievement to date?
Biggest life
Achievement.
achievement
Yeah,
is the music.
the music. Yes.
The music. Yeah, the music. Out of the music, many things come from.
Yes.
Yeah, and I understand exactly why my dad said out of the music.
Lots of movies. I meet a lot of American movie stars.
Yeah, because with the music comes a lot of things unexpected.
Yes.
And people too. So I understand totally. I'm not jealous when he said the music and not me. Because I guess if he wasn't an entertainer, maybe my mother would have seen me there. So I have to understand why he said the music, on a reality level.
Yes. And also, Tiger, they're asking as well of your multitude of songs and success as a musician. Which song brings back the best memories? Which song of yours would you say yes?
Oh, wow, that's a hard one.
You have so many good big tunes.
Believe me, it's just a bombastic one for me.
Bombastic. Right.
No, I don't mean that song.
Yes.
What I mean, so many songs that people love. People love all the songs.
All your
I
songs.
love this song. I love this. Puppy love. Take a love.
Puppy Love, yes.
And people love that.
Bombastic and
Let's feature this track. Shall we? Tiger Bombastic. 1 minute.
The world, round of me yard, practice and rehearsing. You're telling people I'm power reversing. Knowing these and that, but I'm slanging, I'm cursing. Wah! Come me, no! Bombastic, me come bombastic. Yes, daddy tiger come bombastic. Bombastic, me come bombastic. Bigger than and jumbo and gigantic. So pick up your picky, pick up your grip, and go hold a trip. Pick up your ticky, pick up your grip, and go hold a trip. Fly from plane, you go up on a ship. Fly from plane, you go up on a trip. Cause this is not the tiger, the music is sick. My subject wrong, me must get lit. True, my subject is right. My teacher give me dick, so I'm bombastic, bombastic.
Yeah, what a tune, man, Tiger. Bombastic.
That song is bombastic, fantastic.
Yes. Yeah, man.
dynamic.
Fantastic and all, reality. Tiger, I must tell you this, the whole world love you, you know.
Thank you for telling me again. I appreciate it, baby.
No, you're not finished yet. You still have songs to do. First, Tiger.
Yes, I sure am.
Definitely. And I said before, blessings to your daughter. Right next to you, helping you out as well. It's a blessings.
Love and blessings, King.
Yes, man, reality.
Enough respect.
You're doing a wonderful job as well. You just the epitome of what a daughter should be to a dad. Reality.
She come the right time.
Wow, that means a lot to hear from you, King. Good thanks.
Yes.
Because I don't see it as, it's just something naturally. I always
Yes.
tell people, he's my mother and father, so I have no choice. It was ordained for me to take care of him because he did when he could.
Yes. And Tiger,
And I'm
somebody
so
just made.
grateful.
Let me tell Tiger, somebody made a valid point there as well. He's saying we have grown up to the mighty Tiger. His songs was featured in every successful party worldwide, global. They say we appreciate him, we love him for touching our lives by blessing us with his talent. When we were down, his music kept us going. How lovely, how sweet, eh? And we say we pray for his speedy recovery and ask God to bless him with great health, long life. We love you, Tiger.
Lots of love, man. Lots of love and blessings.
Every time.
Yes.
Every step I make on the road, I love every one of my people so much.
Yeah, Tiger,
Steve.
what your fun is saying is just true. You bless everybody with your songs, young, old. Even to this day, every party you go to, they must hear one of Tiger's songs featuring in the dance.
And see,
And
Cheddar, I'm born in Washington, Cheddar. Go down.
Wonderful.
there's only one Tiger, but there can be two.
I tell you, King, being here beside him is a blessing, man, and knowing that he's sick and he's being like this right now.
Yes.
I know that music is what is really keeping him. Because if he's not doing anything related to music, he has no vibe.
Right. And I'm
I'm just happy. I'm just happy to know that you people are in my corner. When I'm down, you're all in my corner.
Wow.
And that's going to keep me alive.
True.
Right.
Enough love.
Tiger, let's feature one of your, it's one of my favorite tracks as well from Tiger. Even the fans as well. A song called When. Okay?
Boy, the amount of favorites I hear you have some
Oh,
Chris.
listen, he's one of my favorite artists
Wow.
from back in the days, Tiger. And not just me.
Yes, man.
I think the whole world could tell you this. It was all about Tiger
Enough love.
when they were growing up.
King.
All right, let's feature the strong Tiger.
Hey, Cora people, I want to take in a new style about me, Tiger, scene. And by the way, I want you to let me a face, scene. I'm not right, that style and it name, well, scene. Hey, Patsy and you, gal, Jim. I hear some of the team from Coast and Miss Gwen. I hear she love for locking up through all of them. Scene, come again. Just the other day, me go to Japan. When? What kind of money them spend? Yen. 5 or 4 and 9, where they want it? When? So me hear your teeth some money. When? See, come again. Where the crack in a London name? Big Ben. 2 man a love up, them a men. Button up your collar, where they call you? Spain. So you out for deal with badness, you my king. See,
Come again.
so the other day, Shabbat take me. When? See, they have a new tune for me. When? You know me have a show up a London. When?
Yo, Tiger. Yo, Tiger. Hello? Hello? Reality. Can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I could hear you now. Yeah, telling Tiger, growing up in the 80s, this was one of the biggest songs out there. When people just gravitate to that song. You could hear me? Hello? Reality, I can't hear him at all.
I'm hearing you. Can you hear us?
No, I could hear you, but I can't hear Tiger.
Daddy, say something, let them hear you.
I put on here a while ago.
Can you hear him now?
Hello?
Yes, Tiger, yeah.
Yeah.
I was playing your track, Tiger, a while ago, your song called When. And I was saying to you back in the 80s, this was one of the tracks people gravitated to. It's one of your favorites, one of your fans' favorites. When? Yes. What you write the lyrics with a pen? Seeing? Yeah, man. And just for our listeners and for your fans, Tiger, there is an account. It's NCB Linguania account. That's right. Reality.
What did you say, fam?
Linguania. I pronounce it properly. The account.
Ligani.
Ligani. Okay, right. Ligani account.
Yes.
374. The branch Ligani NCB, and the account number is 374 324 543. So if you want to donate to this account, if you live in Jamaica, you're listening right now, this is the account NCB. That's the branch you could donate to. And also, if you want to link me as well for any donations, no matter where you are, my number is 0777 3020154. And what I have to say as well, in the UK, I'm trying to get a barrel sorted out to send for you guys as well, just for some help. Tiger, yes. Because as I said, you bless us with so much lovely tunes back in the days, Tiger.
Every time.
We owe you. We owe you.
Oh, everything is all right. Everything is all right. Everything is all right.
Yes, so people.
Thanks be to God.
Such a humble soul. I tell you.
He is. God bless him. God bless him. I did promise. Yes, I did promise not to keep him too long because I know he's not feeling very well at the moment, and
Yeah, man, he's currently supposed to be getting his meds now to go and eat some.
his meds definitely. Yes, make sure he does that.
Yeah, man,
Yo.
but he loves talking to his people, so
Yes,
it's not a bother at all.
yes.
Nice to be important. What is more important?
To be nice,
Every
definitely.
time.
Every time, Tiger. Tiger, just let you know, I'm just inundated with texts on my phone. I can't even read them right now. I don't keep it too long. I know you have to go, and we'll
No,
keep
man,
in touch.
Read what you can, fam. Read what you can for him. He
Yeah,
loves to hear
yeah.
from his fans, trust me.
I know. Yes, but I did promise not to keep him too long. I know he's feeling unwell at the moment.
Yeah,
and,
man. Thank you for that. Thank
yeah,
you for that.
yeah. I've got INK in St. Mary, Jeffreytown. He's a big artist. He's gonna continue his music. That's another artist in Jamaica. He said,
Love and bless.
yeah, man.
Ooh.
He said legendary. Somebody said big up reality. Thanks for looking after your idol and good luck in your career as well.
Check, fam. Check. Enough love and blessings. Thank you for that.
Yes. So many voice notes as well.
Yeah, man. Thank you, King. Thank you so much.
Somebody said, I'm listening to the vibes on the internet. Can you ask him about his health, etc.? We also call Implode on the fundraiser. I'm just trying to read this properly. If
I'm
this
trying to
what
understand too.
no 1 minute, yeah, it's a bit okay. What they try to say is they will link me after my show. Right? We can link later so I can get proper details for the bank and the country, etc. Big up yourself, Darla.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
man,
think
and if you're a genuine fan and they want to reach out to him, you have my number. You can give whosoever needs to say hi to him.
right,
Because I said he loves to hear from his people.
Right. Somebody said I'm enjoying that interview so much. I'm smiling the entire time. I love it. I love his music.
Thank you very much. I love you so.
Thank you.
Somebody said, "Big up the legendary Tiger. There is only one Tiger." One of my biggest fans. They said, so many messages. Tiger. You are blessings. Yeah, Tiger. Just before you go, what do you want to say to your fans?
I have to say, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
Fantastic.
Everyone will go far.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Right.
It's like an offer. Saying I got to speak to the people on the radio. They can get here, and I'm kind of all right.
Right. Tiger, I must say it was a pleasure having you on our show. And I did promise not to keep this thing very lengthy, but it was a pleasure talking to you. And I said to you, it's a blessing having you here on 102.1 FM.
Thank you.
Right. And we'll keep in touch with your lovely daughter, Reality. What we're going to do to help to help you.
Yeah, man.
Okay?
I'll keep you guys updated on everything that's going on with him, definitely.
Yes.
And thanks to everyone out there. It's true, genuine fans. Enough love and blessings to you all for staying true and loyal to him.
Indeed. Yes. Tiger, we'll catch up again very soon. I will invite you back on our show. When you feel a little bit stronger, I'll get you back on RFI Radio 102.1, okay? Well, I wish you a speedy recovery. Come down, Saji, man.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Tiger.
Yes, man.
Love it.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
Love it and respect, okay? All right, blessings, Tiger.
Respect.
All right, cool. Take it easy. All right.
Them. And all the Italian pass it them. Big up the Japan pass it them. See, come again. Big up the big body girl. Them. And all the
he was live.
Them. Big up the
Tiger
man. Them.
On RFI Radio. I wish him well. I wish him a speedy recovery.
See, come again.
Catch me next week, same time as well, right on RFI Radio.
You are.
And I'm about to exit. To One Love. Take it easy.
See,
I have to get big of myself for Reality for making things possible as well, okay? And I'm gone.
And I'm in a West Boss. See, and swag wine, guys, from the